Ah, okay. So we all need help. So, did you do expo? No expo. Okay. All right. So we all need help. And what was it talking about? We all need spiritual help. And we see that the lesson outline was talking about with life areas that we need help. So we need help in areas to win souls. We need help from tormenting powers of the enemy. We need help when we are feeling cast or depressed. We need help for God's direction. And we also talked about those people who qualify for God's help. So those are the people that trust in Him, the upright, the poor and needy, those who fears the Lord. And we talk about what happens when you have help from God. Impossibilities become possible. Fear vanishes. You have boldness and confidence. Difficult assignment becomes easy by God's help and divine provision. So we'll go into today's lesson. Today's lesson is man's deadliest weapon, part 1. Does anybody know what is man's deadliest weapon? The tongue. Thank you, Mommy. The tongue is man's deadliest weapon. And our lesson text will be from James 3, 1 to 5. But I would like to read James 3, 1 to 6. James 3, 1 to 5. And it says, "My Christian friends, not many of you should become teachers. We people who teach God's message must be very careful. When God judges everybody, He will demand more from us than from other people. We all make many mistakes. So if someone never says anything that is bad, that person is completely good. It shows that he has authority over his whole body. For example, think about how we make a horse go to the right way. We put a small bit of metal in its mouth so that we can turn it. Then we cause the horse's whole body to go where we want it to go. Also think about ships that sail on the sea. They are very large. Strong winds push them with great power. But we fix a piece of wood at the back of the ship. With this small piece of wood, the master can cause the ship to go anywhere that he wants it to go. In the same way, our tongue is a very small part of our body, but it speaks as if it were great. Think about this. A small fire can cause even a big forest to burn. And our tongue is like that fire. It has the power of everything in the world that is bad. It is a small part of the body, but it can spoil the whole person. Like a fire, it can destroy all of a person's life. It is a fire that comes from the fire of hell itself. Our memory verse for today is taken from Ephesians 5, verse 29. And our memory verse says, "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers." I'll repeat that one more time. "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto